Ivy pros. She has insanely fast rotates. Her ult allows her to fly around the map. Probably one of the fastest rotating heroes in the game. She has great lane shove. Her Katsu bomb allows her to just throw a bomb onto the lane, kill the creep wave, and then she could just move on to stealing sinners or their camps or helping a teammate. She's also an amazing support. Her Katsu connection keeps your M1s or just in general anyone around you alive. And it provides a lot of lifesteal and makes it extremely hard for the enemy to kill them. And she also provides a decent amount of CC and slows. Ivy's cons. She has a little bit of a weak lane. She's not very strong in the beginning until she can get her ult where she really shine and rotate around, save people, and gank other lanes. Ivy's first ability, Entangling Thorns. It provides damage and slows down the enemy in a circle radius, and once you level it up max, it will actually immobilize them for a few seconds. Stone Form. It's going to stun and damage the enemies, and this can also help you dodge other enemies' abilities if you time it right, and provides you with a little bit of a heal. Katsu connection, pretty simple. It's a little tether that sticks onto your ally, and it provides you and your ally fire rate and bullet lifesteal, which is going to be really good to keep your M1s alive. Ivy's airdrop, what makes her insane. This allows her to fly up into the air, drop a bomb that will slow down and silence the enemy. Also provides a barrier for you and your ally once Ivy drops you to the ground or Ivy cancels her ult. Here is a couple of tips. You can run up to a dying teammate, lift them up, take them out of safety. And as you can see here, I can fly them around. Once I drop him and we both are granted barriers. Moving on to Ivy's only true combo. His combo is pretty long with his items. We're gonna start off with airdrop into alchemic fire, Katsu bomb, vortex web, stone form, Goshard, stone form. Now without the items, it's gonna be airdrop, Katsu bomb, stone form. I recommend Deathy's build. It's a spirit / support build, leads in heavy into her spirit scaling and focusing a lot on keeping your teammates alive, providing stuns and utilities. One of my main goals as Ivy, as I am in lane, is the shove wave. My Katsu bomb does an amazing job of killing the wave, weakening the wave for my allies or the creep wave to push it up. As I'm shoving away, but also my gun can do some pretty decent poke damage, so I'm just trying to constantly find openings where I can just kind of mow down the enemy, and also shoving the tower as much as I can. Huge tower damage. Huge. Okay, wave is gonna get pushed up again. My tower's almost about half now, and they haven't really touched our tower. Also, I'll be trying to use my Katsu connection as much as possible on my Mirage here, just to keep him healthy and keep myself healthy. Stun the shiv, that was perfect. Must be nice to have a page. Here I hear the bridge buff, so I decide to go get the bridge buff here, hoping to gank in the mid lane, but I have to adapt and kind of change plans here and kind of help my Mirage here to shove the wave in. Come right back to Mirage so I can push this out and then maybe rotate the mid. I would like to have my ult first before doing anything. Once I get my ult, I am constantly looking for a mid rotation, see if I can go over there. But unfortunately, the Paradox actually comes to my lane first and tries to gank us, but luckily fails. Okay, that hurt. Just focus on tower there. Also, that was a good example of using my stone form to dodge basically like 3 abilities right there. Without my stone form, I probably would have died. Yep, Paradox is here. That hurt. Alright, cool. I guess they're gonna push out blue. That is a Paradox that rotates. Got it. Ow.
Yeah, why don't you like to do that, Ruff?
I was promised these shekels 3,000 years ago.
Here I notice the Shiv is low, so I immediately use my ult and push the Shiv as hard as I can here and get the kill here.
Got
him. Now we get the page here. Can we get the page? Can we get the page, please? Can we get the page? And here we just shove lane harder and win the lane because the guys rotated from mid to green. I would love to push this. Also here, I let my teammates dive past the tower, and I'm gonna focus on getting the tower here and securing the lane.
What can I say? I'm a work of art.
He has nothing. He has nothing.
Nice. Right after getting tower, I immediately go to Sinners. Let's try to steal Sinners here. Get a little cheeky. Also, I do hit the Sinners, get a light melee. I don't really care about the buffs right there at that moment, as long as Shiv doesn't get that Sinners and the buff and the benefits from it. Nope. Here Shiv shoves and follows me way too hard, nearly killing the Mirage, but luckily her Markatsu connection actually keeps the Mirage alive long enough for me to help him, and we secure the kill. Oh my god. I got you, dog. I got you, dog.
Thank you. Alright, Billy,
Oh my god, this is why you help your teammates sometimes. Especially if they're pushing over to your side like that. That was crazy. That shit dove in hard. The only reason Mirage lived there is because Shiv, one, missed everything, and my healing was helping a bunch there. Here they eventually do shove tower here and take lane. I notice that mid lane is getting shoved in a little bit, and the paradox does become low here if you look at the top of the screen here. And I immediately use my ult, rotate over to paradox, and secure the gank. But you'll see a pattern of when I rotate, I'm always going to try to rotate when the enemy's shoving into our side. I'm not going to be forcing the kill and roaming into their side while their whole team's up with utility, or while their whole team is up with ults. Always looking at the lane that's shoved in the most and trying to rotate over and helping that lane out there. Or always trying to shadow the M1, making sure he stays nice and cozy in his lane, providing him support and giving him farm, and also helping him if he does get jumped by the enemy team. A big mistake that I see a lot when it comes to supports or pick characters is they refuse to push the lane first and then rotate over. Typically, as soon as they see a fight on the map, no matter how the lane state is, they ignore the lane and go right to the fight. So please, if you're playing support or pick, push your lane out first and then go ahead and rotate over. If you're taking time for the fight, that means your team probably got jumped and they're trying to delay some time. And if you don't rotate in time, that means your team probably picked a really bad fight and they died for it. And don't really worry about it, just go right back to lane, keep shoving lanes in, and wait for the next fight that happens. Before ending this video, moving forward, I'll be showing the full match of whatever hero I'm doing that week, so you guys can kind of see and hear what my thought process is throughout the whole match. It'll just be me playing live and talking live as I'm playing, and hopefully that will help you guys out to see how the hero should be played. Either in that, I hope you guys have a good one, and leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Bye!